What does healing look like after divorce? Is it balancing your budget? Or is it balancing your personality after divorce? What if the hardest part isn't really the legal stuff? It's actually what happens afterwards. When it's just you. When it's quiet. There's no one around. You don't have to answer to anybody but yourself. That's when the questions really start coming more and more, trying to find answers to those questions. If you've ever asked, will I ever feel whole again? This episode is for you, so stick around. True healing isn't just about recovery. It's about rediscovery of yourself, of what you want for your future. It's also about addressing the emotional, the spiritual baggage that you're carrying. Maybe you've given up on your spirituality because you didn't think it was working for you. But it's time to rediscover yourself and find out where you stand on all of this. And that's what we're going to address today. So if you're feeling fearful about all of this, let's rediscover what it really feels like to move forward, to go through those questions that you're feeling inside and wondering, why did I do this, or what happened here could have done differently. That's your brain thinking, and we need to discover what your heart needs also.
Life doesn't always go as planned, does it? Maybe you're facing a job loss, navigating a divorce, caring for a loved one, or grieving the loss of someone close to you. These moments can feel overwhelming, leaving you wondering, what now? Welcome to Thriving Through Transitions. In this broadcast series, you'll find hope, guidance, and practical advice to help you move forward one step at a time. Each week, Vicki Joern, a compassionate financial advocate, brings you thoughtful insights and actionable strategies to tackle life's challenges head on. From managing financial hurdles to finding balance and building resilience, she's here to help you survive and thrive. So, whether you're amidst a major change or preparing for what's ahead, join us each week to learn from someone who understands and who truly cares. Don't forget to subscribe and follow so you're always ready for whatever life brings your way. Be financially prepared for today and the uncertainties of tomorrow.
Welcome to Thriving Through Transitions. I'm Vicki Joern, your financial advocate and your guide through this last series on divorce. And I hope that you've enjoyed this discovery of the last 4 weeks as much as I have, and look forward to the next series coming up. This episode on divorce is on divorce and finances, from breakdown to breakthrough. And hopefully you're breaking through and moving forward. That's the whole goal of these series, is to give you that boost, that start of what you need to do to proceed forward for you. So today we're going to talk about how to heal holistically, financially, but also to move forward spiritually too. Healing isn't just a line you cross, but it's a journey you take. And each of us have different timelines on our journey. So your journey might be shorter or longer, but hopefully this gives you some guidance. Please subscribe below for our next series coming up. And also recommend your friends if they would be interested in joining us also. We're always looking forward to seeing new people and any comments that you might have. So after the paperwork is signed, you're moving forward, there's a lot of silence. Sometimes it takes time to just figure out, what do I need to do next? And the silence can be very emotional. It can affect you. The silence is such that you don't have a routine. You're not quite sure what to do when you come home from work. If you don't have children, the silence is even more. But if you've got children, there's not a lot of silence all the time, but you also have to be there for them. So let's figure out, what do you do next? How can you get through the silence and figure out who you are? What are you going to be doing next? You may have divided the assets and the home and the stuff in there, but the memories, you can't really divide the memories, can you? They're still there. The silence is still there. So how do you go through and move forward with those memories and come up with a new you, a new life for you? Those are good questions to ask yourself. A big question is, who are you now? And what do you want to become? And how do you get there? It can't happen overnight, but this is a good time to reflect on what you see yourself doing 5, 10, 15 years. Not tomorrow, but taking those steps to get there. A lot of times we focused on the financial aspect of divorce and the stuff, but we forget to focus on the internal, holistic, emotional baggage that you've got and how to move forward past that. And how can you get there? If you don't have a really good support group, do you join some different groups of things that you would enjoy doing? These are things that you've got to ask yourself. Maybe your friend has invited you to do something with you. But surrounding yourself with negative people doesn't help a lot either. You need a positive support team. So how do you begin healing after divorce? You want to heal in a way that restores your passion, who you really are, and what you want to become, and move forward. Healing isn't just about sorting paper, working all the time. It's finding yourself and also what makes you happy and your passions. It's more than that. And so we need to move forward into that. So here are 3 important, very powerful steps that I recommend that you take. Number 1, rebuild a routine. Prior to your divorce, maybe you worked out. Maybe you were involved in a book club, or you were so busy with your children, you really didn't have time for yourself. It was all about family. So now it's time for you to figure out what that is. Set a routine. And it doesn't have to be all or none. It could be just a little step at a time. Maybe get up in the morning early and go for a walk or do yoga. These are just some ideas. Maybe you love to paint, but you quit painting years ago. That's an idea. Maybe you set up a routine in the morning where you just drink coffee. Or maybe it's on the weekend on Saturday. That's your time to just sit down and chill. Have a cup of coffee. A lot of people don't read the papers anymore. They look online. And it's your time to think about everything that you've gone through, but also how to move forward. It might be your time to call your parents. They don't live close by, or a really close friend, and check in with them. How are they doing? Getting your mind off of yourself, but also, can I help someone else? It's just a thought, but it's a thought that you can check off that you've made a step forward, and that's a step positive in your growth. Step number 2, restore kindness to yourself. Do something for yourself that you've been wanting to do. You've thought, okay, I would like to go visit a friend and see how they're doing. Our mom and I used to go out and go shopping together, or my sister and I, but we haven't for a long time. That's something positive for yourself, and just enjoying your life. This weekend, I know that there's a lot of different bluebonnet festivals going around. Maybe do something like that, going to a festival, treat yourself. You don't have to spend a lot of money or any, just go and have fun and enjoy the weather and just being out and seeing people. The other thing is that when you're treating yourself too, a lot of times your inner self is going, why did that happen? Didn't I see this coming? The negativity is talking. So getting out and getting past that negative talk, that's chatter that's in your brain. Get out and see what others are doing and enjoy the laughter and the sunshine. That's really good for your soul and good for you to move forward also. Small wins matter. Just doing something positive. You've had a hard week at work this week. Maybe taking a bubble bath. That sounds wonderful, but you don't ever have time. That bubble bath might be what you need to relax. It's just those small little wins. Check them off. Do something positive for yourself. What is that? Doesn't have to mean that you spend lots of money. Just something that makes you happy inside. Step number 3, renew your spiritual anchors. During all that you've gone through, all the turmoil, it could very well be that you just haven't had time to really focus on church or what makes you happy. You're just wondering if God was there for you. But He is always there. And I'm not here to preach today, but maybe it's time to get back in touch with that. You have some friends at church that you really miss, and maybe a book club that was there that you went to. This is your time to go back and see if there's something that you need to do to recharge yourself and to move forward and to find yourself where you were, where your happy place is. Maybe you sang in the church choir, or you played an instrument, or you helped the kids. This might be something that will recharge your spirit, something you enjoy. So keep that in mind also. So healing isn't just about checking off a list of things to do. It's more than just that. It's about reaching that place where it doesn't hurt anymore, where you can actually move forward. How long is it going to take to get there? I don't know. But you're here today, so you're really ready to move forward. And you're trying to find answers. And that's a good thing. Learning to live again. Putting your life back in order and what makes you happy and where you see your future. And it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be by yourself. Right now, this is a good thing. It's really where you need to be most likely in your life. So keep that in mind. So I want to leave you in this series with 3 powerful thoughts. 3 things I want you to think about. Number 1, you are not what happened to you. Did you hear that? You are not what happened to you. You went through divorce, and it's going to make you stronger, but it's not who you are. Number 2, your future is not a continuation of your past. Doesn't have to be like it was before. You've learned, you're moving forward. Let's figure out who you are now. Let's go to the new you, the person that is so happy inside. Also, number 3, you're allowed to grieve and grow at the same time. Divorce is like a death, especially if you've been married for a long time. This is not unusual. So you have the right to grieve as long as you want and to move forward when you want. But don't stay in your grief forever. It's not good for you, health-wise and financially either. I have a lot of people come to me and ask me questions about divorce, and I thought I'd share 3 of those with you that you might be wondering also. Question number 1 is, what if I'm still angry or I'm still mad and I'm ashamed? Being angry is not unusual. You went through a lot, and you didn't plan on this. This was not what you said when you said I do. So it's okay to be angry, but don't take it out on everybody around you, and also learn how to process it and move forward. And there's nothing to be ashamed about. This was not a death sentence. This is a chance to move forward. Things happen. Things change in your life. The things that, what do you do with these feelings, and how do you move forward? That's the most important thing. Don't let them eat away at you, because that is not positive energy. You need to move forward and learn from what you've just gone through. The second question that I hear a lot is, what if I don't know how to pray or connect spiritually anymore? It seems to have lost me. You don't have to have the perfect words. God is always there listening, and He's there for you. And just starting out just small is fine. He didn't abandon you. You just had so much on your mind. So it's time to move forward and think positive, and maybe go to church with someone. And the third question I hear a lot is, what if my finances still feel unstable? They probably do. Most likely they do, because you're now taking care of everything. In the past, you might have shared those responsibilities, but it's your time to shine and to learn about them and put this all down on paper. Like I mentioned to you earlier, a budget, and then go back and check on it. Maybe on Sunday morning or whenever you sit down for that cup of coffee, you go through and see where you stand. Just don't forget it. You've got to keep on this, and things will change. And as you become more confident, your budgeting and your moving forward will change very positively also. The other thing I would like to recommend too is that you meet with someone, a financial advisor, someone like myself, that can help you move forward to see if everything's in order, that you're planning for your future so that you don't have any more surprises. That's what we're here for. That's what I'm here for, and I hope that you've enjoyed this series. If you're ready to take the next step as to what your future holds for you, but you're not sure you want to do it by yourself, please feel free to call me at 832-698-2010. Go to our website at bfinancialpartners.net. I'm always available and would love to find out how I can assist you. And we can go through and see if you're on track for the future so that you don't have any more hidden surprises down the road. Again, my name is Vicki Joern, and please Remember to be financially prepared for today and the uncertainties of tomorrow. See you next time.